What's up, y'all? So, since it doesn't seem like anybody's talking about this premenopause, perimenopause thing, I'm gonna talk about it. First of all, I'm mad because ain't nobody talking about it. I need warnings. And I have plenty of friends that's older than me. Majority of my friends are older than me. And ain't none of y'all told me about this. I'm 45. And let me tell you some of the things that I've been experiencing lately. When I say lately, I want to say maybe on and off for the last 6 months, maybe to a year. But I feel like the last 6 months it's gotten more aggressive. Okay, so obviously, one of the more obvious things that starts happening as you age is that your menstrual cycle changes. Okay. And so that's been happening with me more and more lately. Like my menstrual cycle is going away, it's disappearing. I don't really have a problem with that. What I do have a problem with is although the flow part is disappearing, all the other symptoms are remaining. So I'm having like these aggressive, like cramps, back pains, all the things that I typically have without the flow. Then it's happening more frequently. So I'm gonna give you guys an example. Hope I'm not getting too graphic, but when I arrived in Mexico, my cycle was just ending. And mind you, like I said, there's really no flow happening. It's like very, 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 very light, but still a little something. That was just ending when I arrived in Mexico. I was in Mexico for less than 2 weeks, around 2 weeks. Before I left, the cycle was starting again. So crazy. But again, it was like all the symptoms without the major flow. Then I'm getting these new symptoms, which I was like, okay, telling my husband, like, I'm about to call the doctor and see what's going on with me because I'm like getting aches and pains in areas that I don't normally get aches and pains in. I had a bruising on one part of my body, and I'm like, what the heck is this? I never bruise. And so, my mind starts going crazy. I'm thinking, like, oh my God, something bad is happening to me. And then I start Googling, and I learned that when you're going through this premenopause stage, you become more prone to bruising because the elasticity in your skin decreases. Some of the aches and pains I'm experiencing is probably due to, I'm reading, your estrogen levels dropping. So I'm just like, why didn't nobody warn me about this? I'm over here having aches and pains and all types of, like I said, I had a bruise, I have all these things, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Let me call my doctor, which I'm still gonna call my doctor, but I'm reading, and all of these things are pointing back to this, I guess, inevitable part of my life. So, yeah, back to my question. Why y'all ain't tell me? Why y'all ain't telling me this? And the other thing is I have been out of one of my supplements for like about a month now, and I hadn't reordered them. And so this reminded me, I'm like, let me go reorder my supplements. I reordered them today because one of the supplements I take from Pharmacy for Life, I take the Love supplement, and that is good for like women's reproductive system. So I'm like, maybe also since I ran out of that supplement, I haven't been taking it for like a month, maybe I'm feeling more of these symptoms more. Maybe they probably were always there, and because of the supplements I was taking, I wasn't experiencing the symptoms as much. So I'm like, let me hurry up and reorder those. So I did that. And I also read things like banana, potassium, avocados, have some of the nutrients in it to combat some of these symptoms. And you guys want to know something really funny? My mother-in-law is probably going to see this too. My mother-in-law is staying with us, and I noticed downstairs, like, she keeps bananas and avocados, and I'm like, so why y'all didn't tell me? That's all I want to know. Bye.